3 mana, 2 exile top card of your library. If it's a land card, put it into your hand. Otherwise, put a study counter on it. Create a 0/0 green, put 1/1 for each different mana value among non-land cards you own in exile with study counters on them. That looks really good. Doesn't have a typical standard limited feel. That seems correct because it's going a more powerful route than typical standard decks. But this is, I think this is the new typical standard. Spell Satchel is okay, but only if you're 2 colors. X is the sacrifice creature's power, that's okay. Village Rites is really good, but I think Kane is the best thing here. And it's good to try out rares early in the season. Ether Helix, return target permanent to its owner's hand, return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. If only it was an instant. Still neat. It's definitely neat. It's only permanents, and this whole set is based around non-permanents. Necro Blossom Snarl is fine, but it's maybe not what we want. The other side of this is blue. I didn't even read the other side. 4 mana, 3/3. X and 2 to exile the top X cards from your library. Put a study counter on each of them. And you can put a card you own in exile with a study counter into your hand. So pretty much draw a card every so often. Lessons are fine. Quandrix Campus. Divide by 0 is good. That does learn, so that's also pretty good. Top 3 cards of your library, reveal a land card into your hand. Yeah, wow, a lot of good stuff here. I'm going to take Divide by 0. Nice shock art. Pest Summoning for 2 1/1s. Don't love it. Archway Commons might be good for this set. The Apprentice is a House. Was that from the last pack? Dueling Coach. Hall Monitor. Pest Summoning. Ward 2, counter things that are a little too expensive. I'm going to go for the commons here. I don't know how many colors we're going to be, but I like to be flexible early. 5 damage, and then look for something. Here's the art from our backdrop. Magecraft Spirits get an ability, Infuriate's not great. The Archivist is good. I don't know if it's worth picking up this early. Square Up could be decent. Gain 2 life. Yeah, some commons are of the old power level, as in not great. What's the lesson in this pack? I guess the lesson's already been taken. Is Outburst worth it? I get this Archivist. I don't know how fast the set is, but I don't think it's that fast. This is like a mini Threaten. Active Treason, I guess they called it now. Archivist is weak. Depends on your deck. Oh, Elemental Summoning. That's not a bad little monster. It's probably worse than Quandrix Campus, though, given the direction we're going here. Heated Debate, that's super good, too. Can't be countered 4 damage to something. Why don't we just take that? Rip Apart's pretty good too, but instant speed 4 damage for 3 mana. Kills planeswalkers too. Double target creature's power X times. Sorcery, it's fine, but it's not great. Impulse, I remember not being that great. Copy the spell, you may choose new targets for the copy. Reflective Golem, interesting. If you need to copy a bunch of things, I guess it gets better. I think we should take Quandrix Campus at long last here. Spiteful Squad, okay. Expanded Anatomy's fine. But I think I want a few more colors in this deck. It is a multicolor set. Needlethorn Drake. Not a bad one, especially if those are our base colors. Go blank. Target player discards 2 cards, then exile all cards from that player's graveyard. Yikes. That's mean. I don't know if it's in our colors, though. Shock is good. I'm going to take Needlethorn Drake. Might be easy to kill, but... What is this? 6 mana, mostly white. Destroy all non-land permanents. You can pay 4, but they get to bounce something. I don't think we want that. Defiant Strike, maybe. 6 mana, destroy all permanents. I feel like our deck just isn't going that direction. But maybe. Maybe. Spirit Summoning is good. I'll take the Aerialist. Spell Satchel. I like this effect. It's better than it seems. 2 mana, you'd want it to just make a mana, but it pretty much makes all of your instants and sorceries cost 1 less. And then in the late game, when you don't need mana, you can draw a card off of it. So it's a pretty neat card. X little dudes. Yeah, I'll do Spell Satchel here. Quandrix Campus Wheels. Grinning Ignis. I'm surprised this is not a from the vault thing or whatever it's called, from the archive. Take another Campus. Teach by example. Yeah, okay. This can be decent, but it's not necessary for a deck. Square up. Dunno. Spirit Advisor, that's pretty good. Red-white does seem open, but I'm the reason it's open. I don't want it here. Look at the top 2. It's like Surveil 2, draw 1 at instant speed. Target creature gains hexproof. That can be okay. I'll take Curate, though. Stay in these colors. Red-white does seem open. I can be tempted early into drafting more aggressive decks, but I really want to find the heart of this format, and I don't think it's going to be aggressive. It rarely is. Grape Shot, huh? I don't even know how to check the price of the... Oh, maybe that's it. Grape Shot. Oil Grape Shot. It's not worth anything. Oh well. Worth a check. Oh, and since it's a foil, there's 2. Moldering Karok is good. Practical Research is great. Strict Proctor. 1/3 flying. Counter triggered abilities unless the controllers pay 2. So it's kind of a strange thing. Sciences is good. I don't think I ended up with a single lesson, did I? We'll get some. +1/+2 until end of turn. Fights target creature you don't control. Yeah, let's do that. Cultivate. Wow. Yes, please. It's exciting to open a random-ish card every single pack. Cultivate's huge here. We need to think of something big to do, though. Amplimancer's pretty neat. Mage Duel is good with Drake. It's really just good with any creature. But the fact that it gives more toughness means you're thinking survive more often. Yeah, Cultivate's great. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses a life. Sack a creature, and this gains that creature's power. Wow, interesting. Although we're not necessarily black. Fractal Summoning is pretty good. Rise of Extus is good if we were in those colors. Letter of Acceptance is super good. Oh, I really want that. 3 damage to each opponent. No thanks. I think I'm going to grab Letter here. Basic Conjuration, top 6 creature. That's a good little lesson to get out of a somewhat weak pack. Another Curate. Maybe I should look at this. 5 mana 2/2. It's a 1/1 counter when it enters. Oh no, and then whenever a creature with a 1/1 counter attacks, each opponent loses a life, you gain a life. That's really good for a specific deck. Maybe not this deck. Untap a permanent you control. Tap target permanent only if you control 8 or more lands. Yikes, that's good. It's ramp early, and then later it's just hard removal. That's really good, especially since we're ramping up. Another Mage Duel. I guess that's what we're into here. Maybe Karok Wrangler. Karok Wrangler's pretty good too. Another Mage Duel. We have so few creatures. I'm gonna get rid of some of these. I'll grab another Mage Duel. We can duel a little bit. Revitalize, oh well. Dina. Fracture. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or planeswalker. Artifact, enchantment, or planeswalker. Instant speed fracture. Yeah, I'll grab Expanded Anatomy. There's also some argument for Tangle Trap, but we also don't have many ways of learning yet. Oh well. Cram Session. 4 life and learn. Don't think that's worth it. Oh, this is until end of turn. Maybe that's not so good, but it is a lesson. First day of class, another letter. Gain 4 life and learn. Take a letter. I am the only one who will be in this deck, I've decided. Sciences. Just take a random grape shot, I think. When in doubt. Yeah, Amplimancer's great. The Pledge Mage, Lifelinker flying, it's good. It's not great. Needlethorn Drake comes back. Happy about that. Target creature gains trample until end of turn. Draw a card. Or an Archivist. Archivist number 2. Yeah, let's do that. I like the idea of this kind of deck. Infuse with Vitality or Divine Gambit. Tough one. Don't really want either. Because we really are a Simic deck at this point. I will say visually this deck is confused, or this set is confusing because of all the differences in cards, even of the same color, on the borders. God's Willing, that's great. Ingenious Mastery. If the cost wasn't paid, you draw X cards. Yeah, I just want to know what this spell does. You draw 3 cards and an opponent creates 2 treasure tokens. 3 cards. I like that. Sorcery. Draw X cards. I do like that. I don't know exactly how good it is. Basic Forester Island with the Cultivator. That's super good for 3/4 Turtle Druid. Turtle power. Give me that. Mastery might be too good, actually. Cultivator is good. But, like, give your opponent 2 treasures. Draw 3 cards for 3 mana? I think I'm just going to take that. Oh, wow. Blue Sun Zenith. This is why we have all these Archivists. Target player draws X card. Yeah. This is how we're going to win. This is definitely how we're going to win. Mill our opponent. I didn't even want to read the rest of that pack. Does it target player? You draw X cards. It's fine. Eureka Moment. That's got to be the card here. Puts a land onto the battlefield. Oh, they get 2 treasures and they scry too? Oh, well, okay, maybe it's a little worse than I thought, but still good, I think. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. Oh yeah, especially with all our Needlethorn Drakes. Let's do that. I wouldn't mind another Needlethorn Drake. I guess they're common, right? Spell Satchel number 2. Fervent Mastery. No. Yeah, that's what I said. We're just going to mill them with Blue Sun Zenith. But yeah, that's the not obvious mode, I guess, of this. But we have these Archivists, so even if we keep using it on ourselves for a while, that's great. I'll take Tangle Trap here. This is the last pack, so we need at some point to get it. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. If it's tiny, make a pest. And it's a sorcery lesson. We still don't have anything that can learn. Agonizing Remorse, actually pretty good. Yeah, I'll take the lesson. Or the, yeah, lesson. Do we want to learn anymore? Target creature can't be blocked this turn. Wormhole Serpent. Arcane Subtraction. Why don't we take Arcane Subtraction? Because we have these Needlethorn Drakes, I think it is at least reasonable. Whoa, negate? Yes. That's nuts. It's incredible. We're just 2 colors. We don't need another campus. Let's take another archivist. Easy. Campus guide. Ward, defender 2/2. Oh, put a land on top. Huh. Do we need that? Maybe. Karok at this point, that's pretty good. Pilgrim is decent. In Pygao, when you have infinite mana, this card is insane. Especially if you have a sacrifice outlet. Infinite combo. But infinite mana makes infinite combos a lot more easy. Environmental Sciences. Oh wow. Field Trip is great. We have plenty of lessons now, or at least enough. Relic Sloth. It's a good one. Mill a card, gain a life, deals 1 damage to each opponent. I don't want to play against this. Sloth is good too. Teach by example. Okay. We've drafted a pool. Yeah, seriously. You can get gems like that, especially early in the format. I guess it happens at lots of odd times. It used to be crazier when a lot of the cards in the set were worse. But here, I mean, there's so many crazy cards in the set, you can hardly blame someone for taking another crazy card. We don't need commons or Silver Quill Campus. Probably we don't need Heated Debate, but we could definitely splash it with the Letters of Acceptance. If we even want both of those. Doubt will want Teach, Doubt will want Square Up. Got better options. Let me put something cheap down here. I have nothing that costs 1 mana. Anyway, let's... 13 creatures. I'm surprised I have so many creatures. Campus Guide out. Tangle Trap probably out to begin with. Tendrils is too good. Don't need Curate. Oh yeah, take all the lessons out. Spined Karok, take those out for now. Dean is good. Oh shoot. Exiling the top of our library is annoying. Yeah, weird. But for every thing we exile, we're going to be able to make fractals. Mastery's decent. 3 cards is a lot. It's much better than scry 2 and make 2 treasures, that's for sure. Divide by 0. Subtraction I think is too good not to play. Tendrils. Mage Duel, Field Trip, Mage Duel, Cultivate. Kelpie Guide. At least 1 letter. Golem is out. I think we want at least 2 of these archivists. Maybe 3. Implemencer. Curate. And because we have so few creatures, Spell Satchel looks good. Get another archivist while we're at it. Yeah, this looks good. Looks right up my alley. 11, 9, 8, sure. Certainly we have more blue late with Blue Sun Zenith, but we don't need to go nuts. Let's just get a couple campuses in here, and that makes it a 10-9 deck plus letter, so 11-10 plus field trip plus cultivate. Yeah, looks good. Blue Sun Zenith is instant, right? Yeah, that's nuts. That's so good. We're going to draw our whole deck here. Is there anything we're really missing? One nice thing is that we can shuffle the lessons back into our deck. We don't need to splash anything. The Karoks are probably fine. I think it depends on what deck we're going up against. Tangle Trap. Yeah, let's just put all these aside. This set's going to take a little bit of getting used to, but I felt that the same way about Kaldheim, and I really enjoyed that by the end of it. Let me just make sure I know what these are. 3 mana, look at the top 6, gain 3 life, get a creature into your hand. Disenchant, maybe make a pest, and then put 2/1/1 counters on. And we didn't leave any lessons in here, did we? Good. So this is Quandrix, right? Simic. Call it Quandrix. Right on. Let's keep it. Two reach. A common. 4/4 as long as you control 8 or more lands. Cards are good. It's possible we'd have to negate something here, but no reason not to wait for Curate. End step. So let's Curate here. Any number into your graveyard and the rest back on top. Satchel. I'm going to play Cayenne here. I think I'm going to play Cayenne anyway. I'll just draw both, or draw one. Yeah, that's fine. So we draw that, we play this. Maybe there's one side of this that is much better than the other. They're just going to kill it anyway, no matter what mode I use. Okay, Squirrel Colony. Fine. I don't mind taking some damage here. And combat, main. And destroy this. Great. It's a bit of a relief. Now I don't even have to worry about it. What about Satchel Amplimancer? It's tempting to use tendrils already, but getting that counter on Satchel is something. It's 1/3 a card. At some point I just have to block this, right? I got 5 cards in hand. No, I think I do need a creature in play. Otherwise these do nothing. They still kill it here, probably. No, it's a Wrangler. Needlethorn Drake, that's good. Mage Duel, hold up negate. Yeah, I think that works. Oh, if you cast another instant or sorcery, it's cheaper. By 2. So I could kill both of their creatures this turn, I think. No, I need 1 more green. No, I could. Yeah, I do Devouring Tendrils to kill the colony. And then I can still hold up negate here. And then Mage Duel, this with that. I hope that works the way I think it does. And then attack for 3. Alright, catching up here. Moving up in the world. And this is 2 mana I can use for, well, 1 mana I can use for anything. It doesn't have to cost whatever. This is going to be 6 mana exile my thing. No, it's another Wrangler. Yeah, that is a good card. That is a good one. Fortunately, I have the Threat of Activation here and a Needlethorn Drake back on defense. So they cannot block, and they can't attack. Nice. Aerialist is not nearly as good because while I can negate something, I can't beat a 4/4. Trample Lifelink. So I definitely want to kill the Wrangler. Oh, they're not doing anything. That's surprising. Field Trip? Oh shoot, I should remember what I learned. Oh, it's in my sideboard. Expanded Anatomy. Vigilance. Containment Breach. Conjuration. Those aren't very good, but it's still worth it here. And they don't have many cards left. They've got a couple things that can scry. Get one of these into play. And yeah, let's get Expanded Anatomy. I'll just pass here. If they didn't want to attack last turn, I'm sure they don't want to attack this turn. Nice. I've got 3 counters on here, so that's a card draw. Campus, always yield to that on their upkeep. See where they scried. Scries to the bottom. Could I have attacked first? No, not really. They've got 6 power and toughness. They just block with both. Like, I could trade with 1, but I don't want to trade. And anyway, Anatomy makes this thing pump up to an 8. So that's a lot better soon. Land is good. Yeah, they're not doing so hot, are they? I can't really attack here either. If they have Putrefy, for example. No, I should attack. I should attack. Wow. I'm about to get screwed here. I think I just let it trade. I screwed up. I couldn't let that happen. Yeah, weird. I didn't think they would block. Oh, shoot. That's okay. I killed the more important one. And I think I can win any super late game. Spell Satchel. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. Nice. Now, I don't mind attacking, I guess. I can protect my Archivist pretty well. I probably shouldn't have attacked. Scry 1 on their upkeep. It's a tough place to be. Do your worst. 2 Karak Wranglers down. What is this? Discard a card, make a pest. Each opponent mills cards equal to the amount of life you've gained. Exile 4 target cards from a single graveyard and draw a card. I've got to negate this, I think. It's the only way they win the late game. I could kill it eventually if I learned. But that's not really what I'm into. Let's kill them with damage. Another Archivist. Pass it. Depends on what they have in hand. Did I miss that from a while ago? Yeah, everything depends on what they have in their hand. It all, the answer is always it depends. Another Karak. So now they can double block an Archivist. Oh no, learn. Hello, Bazuriel. Bright new format. I need to draw some of my late game stuff. Oh, yeah, when I could have killed both creatures and kept mine alive. Apparently they just bluffed me. Or I bluffed myself. Yeah, this is harder. It's easier than I'm making it out to be. Especially once I have this flyer. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just play Needlethorn Drake 2 and attack with this flyer. And then I'll be doing 5 a turn. And I can start putting things back in my deck, like negate or whatever. Oh no, a 1/1. They've definitely caught up in time here. Can we shuffle? I think so, but I don't know for sure. I guess I'll give up a 1-1. I've got to speed up here. Introduction to Annihilation. They've used Pest Summoning. Already yielding to that. So here we're going to scry 1 and then put 2 cards on the bottom. Another Eye Twitch. Oh, come on. How would they know? I guess it's good against Inklings and whatever. Let's put Cayenne back. Bottom. Eureka Moment. Good stuff. Put a land onto the battlefield? Sure. Play a land. Draw a card. Substitution. Oh, that's good here. That's really good. Or subtraction, whatever it's called. Give that there. And we learn, which gives us Containment Breach. Substitution, yeah, subtraction, whatever it's called. They're both operations, right? Or things. I don't know if a substitution is an operation so much as a strategy or action. And they get to learn too. I guess they're out of learning, so they instead discarded a card to draw a card. It says they learned, but it doesn't say what that does. Ward, they pay 2 extra. I draw a card. Nice. They still can't attack into any of this. And let's get back. I don't know, expanded anatomy, why not? Forest? Mage Duel. We could kill one of the Karoks. There's no rush. I think I would just save it for their next Eye Twitch, playing a full play set of them. There's plenty of other good stuff to shuffle back in. There's no... If our graveyard was empty, I'm sure that would be better. Devouring Tendrils could go back in. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's the one we want to kill. That's the ticket. Devouring Tendrils. Another flyer. Scry 1. Karmic Guide. That's a top. So now we've got Mage Duel between this and this. For full price here. Karmic Guide. Attack for 2. Eventually this will kill them. But even if not, they're only drawing 1 card a turn. Alright, what do they've got now? It's so much nicer to be able to scry on your opponent's end step. Okay, comes in, you gain 2 life. Let's get Mage Duel back. Let's get Reckless Amplimancer back. Cultivate. That shuffles it up. So weird. Letter of Acceptance. And now we can start tapping down their lifelinks on their combat step. Tap target permanent. Yeah, that's pretty good. They've got it too, huh? Let's put in Arcane Subtraction. Mage Duel. Implemencer got shuffled up. That's pretty good here. Now the only rush is time. If we had infinite time, we could defeat any opponent, but let's tap down a Karok. Put Moment back in. Put Curate back in. Draw. And scry. Top it. So that we're going to put on our flyer here. That ought to kill them in a couple turns. There really is no rush, is there? Essentially, our Amplimancer is infinitely sized, but they only need to block it with one thing. I should have attacked with it, but it's okay. Scry, they've got to find an answer to the Drake. We can put Letter back in and Expanded Anatomy. I think just anything is going to be a good draw. Yeah, gain your life, I guess. See if they give it Death Touch. That thing has Menace, that's kind of annoying. So maybe we should start tapping that. Let's get this back in. Scry one to the bottom. Put that on top. Yeah, they're just trying to waste my time here. This sucks. I can let them attack with everything here. Maybe Menace is the most scary? But that's certainly fine with me. I'm going to leave Letter where it is. Reveal a forest in their hand. Leech Fanatic, great. Alright, they're at 4 life again. Yeah, the server lag is part of why it's taking me so long to get through a turn. Negate this. I think if they go to destroy this thing, negate it. They can keep gaining life to drain my time. Yeah, no kidding. Don't you think I know that? Tap this guy. It's all good. Yeah. Oh, I needed to put negate back on top. Doesn't really matter. Another flyer's good. It's gonna be tough for them to gain enough now. But what we can do is tap the Leech Fanatic. How much life have they gained this game? It's crazy. Double block the Researcher with my Archivists. This doesn't actually matter because we've got plenty of attackers. Did we finally get there? I caught up a little bit in time. 10 seconds or something. At some point, I wasn't playing perfectly just because I knew it would take longer. Destroy target artifact, Tangle Trap. That's not bad. They have one really good artifact, and the only thing we had against it was Negate. It wasn't the only thing, but it was a thing. I think we do want Tangle Trap. They've got 4 good targets for it, including one crazy rare. Mage Duel. These are good against them. Yeah, it was good. Maybe we don't need Curate? That many Curates? Do Tangle Trap instead. Everything else has got a specific place in our deck. Keep F6. Forest F6. I think we'll go Drake into Kelpie Guide. Dope. Still good here, I think. Keeps them back, if nothing else. Are they playing hyperspeed, or did they just have no lag? They probably live in Seattle or wherever the heck the Magic Online server is. Untap permanent. Cultivate, and that's a good early play. I don't think they'll attack again. Five mana. Play a campus, play this guy. I'm trying to spend very little time thinking about it, even though it's pretty important. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll have just enough for Archivist here. Amplimancer, Researcher. Nice. Okay. I don't even know if 9 is enough time to win this game, so I have to try to claw back in front of them in time, if possible. I've got faith in the deck, but not in the speed. Mastery, this is 6 mana, draw 6, or something like that next turn. Divide by 0, I have to discard a card to that. Mastery. I think we just draw a bunch of cards here. Draw 3 cards. Cool. Go. Reach 2/2. It gets a bit bigger later. Sack a creature, maybe they sacrifice Eye Twitch, they do that and learn. That's Pest Summoning, which doesn't really matter, because hopefully Flyers are the way I'm going to win this game. They do have a 4/4 now. I could put this back in my deck now, but I'd have to use a counter. The demon, I think if you read it as 4 mana, have an extra block, and you know, your opponent discards a card or whatever, it's not that bad. Pretty good here though, for them. Take 7. They have a good deck for it, because they have all these extra pests. Start with Eureka Moment. I might divide it by 0 pretty soon. Discard, put a land card on the field. Let's do it. 6. Okay, I think I've got it here. Let's cultivate. And then we can tap their thing on their turn. So get these 2. We get one of these and press done. Which sucks. Sucks that I have to go through all that trouble. And then on their turn, I tap down Daemogoth. And that gains a life. Jeez. They can double that power up to 4. Tap that. Okay, so they have nothing left. They can't attack. Well, they can attack with the Researcher. Blah. Which I might bounce back to their hand. Oh, shoot. They're coming in. 8, 9. Let's get rid of that. Why would they even pump it? Who knows? They're scrying instead. Okay. So I think we have to divide this by 0, and I think we have plenty of land to do it. 6. Play this. Play the Drake. Pass it to them. We did claw back a whole lot in time here. They sacrifice another pest. We keep Daemogoth tapped. Or honestly, we could just keep the Blood Researcher tapped here. And then double block Daemogoth. So they attack with everything. Oh. That's fine, right? They kill one of these, but they don't get to sacrifice Daemogoth. See what they have in their hand. Yeah, that's fine. I guess I divide by 0 here, huh? No, it's not necessary. Should just save it. Oh, they killed the right one anyway. Here we go. Nothing I can do. Tap the Researcher. I think a step ahead here. Destroy target artifact. It's on the bottom. Sure. So they think they've won it here, but they haven't quite yet. I want to block this one. Bounce this and learn. What do I learn? Good question. Maybe some vigilance. Expanded anatomy, containment breach, conjuration. Let's get that. It's a lot of lands I have in hand. We still have enough to tap this. We gained 3 life, which is nice. Always yield to that. Conjuration. Mage Duel is not quite good enough here, but that's okay. Let's do it anyway. There we go. Satchel to draw a card. Pass it to them. Tap a permanent. If I misclick on that and untap the guide, that would be annoying. It's going to pass into my phase here. Oh no, Spectre? Oh no. I wanted to. Dang it. Keen flying. There we go. Wow. Top it. Yikes. Blue Sun Zenith. Need to get something good here. Come on. So I draw 4. I get 2 Archivists. Mind Duel. Let's get him. Of course, I need these archivists to shuffle things back in. As soon as they give me priority, we're going to tap their researcher. Well, thankfully I'll win this, but unfortunately we don't have a ton of time. Reach is nice. Don't think I want to draw a card here. Although technically I can't mill, can I? You gotta block it. You gotta block it or you are one dead pony. So I just bump it once and pass. Good draw. F6. Catching up. This turn I need to put some stuff on the bottom. Tap the researcher. Tap this. Oh, I win this turn. Whew. Got there. Yes. Don't think I could have won a third game. Yeah, it's uniquely stressful for the lag to be the time problem. Because if everything was instant, then, you know, it wouldn't take me 5 seconds to do everything. I would just do it. Mastery, I wonder if we do that. Probably not. This is pretty good for your opponent. But, you know, 7 mana, draw 4 cards is fine. Especially in this deck. Reckless Amplimancer. Alright, Letter of Acceptance. Taken 2. Alright, we need to draw something here, so why don't we do this? Put a land in, play a land for turn, pass it. This is pretty good. They did nothing on their turn 3. We can negate something too crazy. Master... Oh, that's really good with Reckless Amplimancer. Too good. I don't have quite enough mana for these Archivists to be insane yet. Need 1 more mana. But I can't just let them hit me here either. I think we need to kill the Amplimancer. Yeah, because if they put an untapped land into play, then I just have no blocks for any of their creatures. This is a bit better. But it'd be really nice to have 1 extra mana here for Archivist and negate, so they can't just do a trick or kill Archivist. Come on, mana. 3/3? Oh yeah, that's gonna be annoying. Oh, that's super annoying. Shoot, I'm gonna do this for the cost of 3 here. Oh shoot, I think I'm too desperate. I need the 3 cards. These are desperate times. Because if I find another way to kill the Wrangler, I just have to do it. Blue Sun Zenith. Oh no. Okay, play that. Pass it. We've got Negate up, which isn't great. They scryed too, I'm sure. I'll just throw everything at this. I don't know. Who knows? Can they? Do you think they could do 2 things here? Just gotta hope. Just hope this works. And that Negate lets me trade, if nothing else. That's fine. Is that fine? Screw it. No, let's counter it. 2 more cards. No thanks. They're putting the counter on itself, so they must have hoped to get something else here. Gains trample. Okay, that's 5. They draw a card. Can they get another effect? Jeez. Yeah, well, I guess you got it all. Yikes. Nothing I could have done about that. They already had both of those. I countered the one that drew the most, so at least there's that. Needlethorn Drake. Divide by 0. That's actually good here. No, I'm just dead. I'm just dead here. Well, I guess I'm not just dead. Pretty dead, though. Needlethorn Drake, great. Alright. I'm not dead. I'm alive. And I'm gonna keep fighting. And I'm ahead by a minute, so I gotta just take my time. 5 puts us down to 5, but then we have answers to all of this stuff. Except it all gets trampled, but maybe that's okay. Flying Trample, Death Touch. Good stuff. Quandrix Cultivator. Yeah, it's a 3-mana 3/4 with benefits for the rest of the game. It's a good card. 4/4. Anything else? Come on. I guess I gotta do a letter of acceptance here. Seems good. Can I survive this? Yeah, barely. But yeah, I can... Oh no, it all gets trample. It all gets trample, so I do lose to this. 3, 4, 6, 7. They do 7 here. Whoops. But hey, I'm gonna I'm gonna work the time angle. If it was good against me, it's just as good for me, right? I didn't hold on to life long enough here. These drakes are good. Really? No attacks, huh? They could have won. I don't think they realized it. Hey, I'll take it. I certainly don't mind. Implemencer. Maybe they'll forget again. What could I possibly draw here? I think to draw perfectly, I would need that, and it's already gone. No, there's... No, this is okay. I could draw a fight spell. This is okay. Curate, field trip. I didn't draw it. I could still draw it. Nah, forget it. Okay, just pass it. Didn't get there. I had 2 in my deck. I tried to maximize the chance of drawing it, so I could deal with 3 things, basically. They still want to go, huh? Do I have any other early stuff that would really help against this? Too much of it is 4 power. Okay. Too much of it is too powerful. I think we're good. The 2 4s, I mean, at least there's something, but keep it. Part of why that was so tough is because we let them hit us so many times with that 2/2. They curved out really well. This hand seems to curve out. Don't usually need breach. Anatomy is usually pretty good, though. I think conjuration is the thing we should get most often. Here we go. They're down to 6. That's nice. Awesome. We kill the next thing they do with tendrils. Powerful spell. Needle Thorn Tendrils. Oh, joy. Shall we just have our drakes annihilate each other? I'm fine with that. Save tendrils for something bigger. Because I do just want to make it to the late game. That's all I really want. Yeah, okay. I'll kill that thing. No attacks. This guy. I'll pass it again. Shoot. Draw one with Blue Sun Zenith. Hello, Barbecue. Let that hit, that's fine. That's fine. Another one. That's fine. I like the set. Yeah, I like the set so far. Let's kill that thing, hold up Divide by 0, and let the Needle Drake attack. I don't know that it's my favorite set of all time. I think the power creep is too much. Cards are just too powerful compared to what I would prefer. Because I don't mind it being complicated per se, but at some point things are needlessly complicated. Sun Zenith. Let's get this Archivist going. But I'd rather they be complicated and weak than complicated and strong. Attack with both of those. At this point, I think we can trade one. Ooh, Implementor, and they've got no mana at all. So that is rough for them. Draw 3. That's great. Yeah, this should be an easy win. I've got 3 times as much land and twice as many cards in hand, and my board's not that much worse. They've got a 2/2 and another 2/2 basically. Drake attacks, that's fine. We are down a game, so this is really important. Given that one trample, and they want to draw the card, so they put the counter on that, and they do get a land. Shouldn't matter though, we have so many answers to so many things. Mage duel that, and then attack. Let's do it. We can pay the full price here, right? Three damage on it. That's fine. Then we've got Drake and hold up Divide by 0. Best bounce spell ever printed. This is... They nailed some of the flavor in this set. Divide by 0 is a pretty sweet card. Oh yeah, you better hold that up. Yeah. Divide that by 0 maybe. Just so I can learn. Expanded Anatomy, Containment Breach, and Conjuration. Spell Satchel. Whirlwind Denial, yeah. I had that in my paper sealed. It's really good. Okay, attack for 1 in the air. And then now I can start getting cards back into my deck. Like Divide by 0. I don't think it might not be worth it actually this turn to use a counter from my Spell Satchel, so maybe we wait. Vine Glimmer Snarl comes in tapped. No lockdowns. Well, I did go into the store to buy the packs, but it was not, you know, masks on and everything. I didn't play in a store. I played with my partner in my house. We're 1-1 in matches. I built a 5-color nonsense deck, and they built a teamer deck. Anyway, that thing has reach. Not a problem. Yeah, no complaints against teamer. I almost went teamer with this. We had a pretty good red spell. But you get so many playables that you hardly need anything in particular. Let's put divide by 0 back in. Yeah, to be quick in this set, you kind of have to see what's coming. And maybe not try to play it perfectly. Forced into play tapped. Eventually we run out of those. We've got only 2 left. And then we've got expanded anatomy. I guess we can put that on our poor little Drake here. Poor because it's about to die. They have all their mana up here, so no big deal. But then we can start attacking in with our Amplimancer. Maybe they just bounce it back. Nope, just a Eureka's moment. Just one moment. Nice. I could draw a card here with Satchel, but having access to that extra mana is good in the short term. Lessons have been good. The randomness of the Archives series has been really cool, not to mention the value you get by opening something sweet. They did, yeah, this is a fun set. What did I say I wanted? Did I already get it back? Whatever. I think I already got something back. Get another Drake back, why not? Dislike all the board wipes. Oh yeah, Wrath of God. To name one. One of several. These archivists with reach, you know, I think they fit really well into this set. 2 blue. 1 there. And then we're just going to hold up Blue Sun Zenith. Or, yeah, we can't quadruple the Amplimancer's power here. Or I guess we can't power 2 our Amplimancer here. What would be the verb of that? Like, to double it twice, or double it 3 times. Maybe that's the simplest way to say it. Yeah, we draw 5 cards here. 6, I guess. With our whole hand, as long as they don't counter it. You got it. Magecraft coming in hot. Karok. Exponent, yeah, but how would you say the number? Exponent 3, exponent 2, power 3. No, it's not cubed because it's always powers of. Oh, it is. It's 2 cubed, yeah, 8. Let's draw 6, shall we? Cool. Super cool. Oh well. put another land in, just develop as much as we can this turn, and maybe draw something later. They've got this 5/5, which is pretty good. A 4/4 flyer is not that good here. Yeah, I wanted to develop as much as possible here, because the Implemencer, at some point they're just going to chump it, and we don't need to double it at all. Oh, target creature with power 3 or less can't be blocked this turn. Oh, pretty good with the Implemencer. So they're going to do that there. Flying 3/1 can't be blocked. That's their only blocker for my flyer. And anyway, now that we have our Kelpie Guide, we can stop that from hitting. I will... Actually, I'll just cast Curate here. Yeah, the Pledge Mage should let games last a bit longer. Yeah, weird. So that lag on that, I thought I didn't click it even. Went to click it again. We're going to keep both of those and then put Negate back on the tippy top, because having that is always good. Great. 14, 15, double the heck out of that thing. So let's get in for as much as they let us here. Sabboth wins. Actually, I forgot they had reach. They could have killed our flyer. Yeah, that's really nice. Tangle Trap. Tangle Trap's good. They have so many of these Needlethorn Drakes and everything. Let's bring it in. Tangle Trap. Take out Curate, maybe. We just don't need it. I haven't had the Green Dean earlier. When I have, they just killed it immediately. And it's weird to play late because there just seem to be better things to do. Like, it takes so much time to set up to actually make big creatures. Ah, too early. Yeah, this is how we lost last time. That's a good draw. Great draw. 3, 8. I think they've lost a card here. They could give it trample. Yes, okay, that's wonderful. That is so good. That 2/2 is going to be annoying as well, but we can deal with that when the time comes. And I'm not going to use this mastery again. Oh my god. Biggest bait of the set. I think that's fine late in the game when you know you can deal with anything your opponent's doing. But early, you just have to be super careful. It's tempting to draw cards here. They don't have many cards left. Oh, let's get the Aerialist into play. Pray we draw land. If we don't, we'll have to use Zenith. Yeah, they can't have everything. They can have a whole lot, but they can't have everything. Okay, Pledge Mage is not attacking. That's good. Just take 2 off of that. Now they play a 5/5. No, just a 3/3. Okay. This is still scary. Whew. Yeah, not good. Not good. Subtraction. I'm gonna have to use the mastery. Can't believe I'm doing this. It's so stupid. Mage duel. Okay, actually this works out. Hopefully they can't cast anything from their hand that messes me up too much. Or what do we want to kill? Yeah, but I kind of want them to use a spell here to kill my aerialist as well. This is a tough one. Let's say they can only double that once for a while. I'm going to be risky here and do this. Great. Great. And then I'm going to put it in front of the Amplimancer and then use Arcane Subtraction when they pump it. The Wrangling is more threatening? Yeah, but I didn't want... It is, you're right, of course, but I didn't want to let them mess with us too much. Mage duel. Okay, see, this is what makes this better. They have to pay 2 extra. Let's let them do that. And they're putting the counters there. Let's let them do that. And then we'll do this. Now, expanded anatomy. I have the land now to get my archivists. Let's take anatomy. All we need to do now is resolve an archivist and we're in good shape. And they have nothing left, so they can't even attack with the Wrangler here. Wow, great. Anatomy, no thank you. They will be able to double this to 6, which is definitely annoying. It's just gonna be... It's just gotta be Archivist here. Pass it. Eventually we'll find an answer to this Amplimancer. I hope. One can hope. 6 damage though. Ouch. I can't block it either, because if they have that 1 mana thing... Oh, they topped. They're mage dueling first. Ouch. Okay. And they have just enough to double it. Double power and toughness. So regardless of what I do, they do 10 here. Two mage duels. Yeah, they've been drawing pretty well. Gotta give them that. They use both treasures, which is nice for me. Death Toucher? Something. Let's get something here. I can make it an 8/8. We can chump it for a turn. Yeah, we've just got to chump it for a turn. They can no longer let it attack in for free, but they could let the Karok Wrangler attack in for free. That's the route they're going with. Okay. Well, comes down to this. There are cards that can help me win here. Any fight spell. Got 2 left in my deck, but I've got to go to draw them here. Let's take a look. And divide by 0 doesn't quite do it, does it? Let's take a look. Archivist. Dang it. I wasn't really thinking last turn. But I tried. I did my best here. Note to self, never cast this, even if it's your only option. Was there any way to gain life? Unfortunately not. Stupid Wrangler. Keep it. You fool, you've already wasted 20 seconds. Don't you realize how precious those are? Oh, they're down to 6, thinking of which card to put back. So it begins. We don't need anything in particular yet. Getting the counter on Satchel is more important. I've been happy with it. This is one that might be hard to evaluate immediately, but it's always good for mana and a couple cards each game, I think. What would you name here? Don't look. At least I'll make it painful for them if they want to look. They should choose Cogwork Archivist and they'll pretty much defeat my whole deck. This is not a good Game 1 card, although they make it good enough to play. It's a 3/2 for 2. They make it good enough to play even though its ability's kind of ridiculous. They gain... I lose 3 life, and they draw a card. Decisions, decisions. At least we don't have many of any card besides the Archivist. I really should not put this on screen. Yeah, the most we have past that is 2. The Quandrix list, yeah. Yeah, when you're playing Silencer, Quandrix Cultivator. Yeah, I don't think we have any of those, so Good for us. Curate. It's possible we curate into like a negate or something. Let's see what we get. Or some 2-drop. Arcane Subtraction, Devouring Tendrils. I want to draw the subtraction, and I want to play it on their silencer. And hopefully they don't give it hexproof, but if they do, I want to do this during their upkeep. So I learn and I get basic conjuration, because that'll give me a creature to use with all my good stuff here. They pass it to me. Let's conjure. Aerialist and Drake. Drake is so easy to play. And Aerialist is pretty expensive. Yeah, let's get Drake. Pass it. Should I just play Archivist? They've got nothing. There's some things that can kill monocolored creatures or small creatures. Let's just play the Archivist. Bury them in mana advantage. They probably put a land back onto the bottom. Oh, shoot. Opponent draws a card. Okay, well, I'll take it. It exiles it. Good thing there's more where that came from. Divide by 0. Always happy to see that. Take a field trip here. I don't know why I'm doing this. I should just do something else. Anatomy. Drake. Campus. Pass. And I'll block whatever they attack with, even though I have all these mage duels. I think we still block. Sure. 5 mana cantrip, hold divide by 0 up in case things get really weird. Quandrix Cultivator, that's the 4 mana dude, right? That's a good one. They still have 6 cards in hand. They're doing nothing. I'm sure their whole deck is a removal. And for that reason, I am not going to try to tendrils here. I'm just going to hold up divide. They didn't have it on their end step, so that's good. Alwyn Shield Mage, that's fine, because it doesn't get past my dude. Now I can start fighting things. Or drawing cards. Let's just kill all their stuff this turn. We gain 2 life. Mage duel this. Yeah, pay the 3 life. And I think we can anatomy this. And divide by 0 if they go to kill it. A lot of good stuff here. Owl and Shield Mage is fine with me. So let's get back... Tendrils. Doesn't really matter. Attack for another 6. Draw 3 first. Negate, so good. Okay, Mage duel this with this, and then hold up negate. We didn't really need to do that, but I guess they could just attack us for 3 anyway. Alright, good luck. Get your 6 mana Silver Quill removal spell here. Expel, huh? Hopefully they don't have 2 of those. They do. They do have 2 of those. Fortunately, I've got more where that came from. To play the Implemencer, pass it. That's lethal next turn, and we have divide by 0 to help. 2 expels. See if they have another expel. And if nothing, double that. They do have another expel. Goodness gracious. Sure. Go ahead. On their end step, we'll use Spell Satchel. Dividing our own creature wasn't necessary. It was an option, but it doesn't kill them either way. Lifelink Menace, not a problem. Tendrils of Agony. Whoa. Why divide? I wouldn't have killed them if they did it. I couldn't divide everything on the stack. Does that make sense? Storm cards, you can't just counter the first one and counter everything. It doesn't work that way. I might divide the duelist here. Or I might just double block it. Whatever. Yeah, this was not Whirlwind. In which case I might have done it. That's too much value not to do it. Divide this thing. Containment breach. It's back. Now they're going to storm it off again. Another tendrils. No! Yikes. I will win this game. I will win it. Just going to take some time. Bottom. Might be a little weird to use a counter to scry there, but eh. Not too weird. Oh, blow up my own sachet, get the... That's a good call, for sure. I lost my chance, though. We ended up scrying a land to the bottom, though, so it was worth a card in that sense. Fine. And we'll just make the flyer half of this, right? Scrylands are good, yeah. You don't need a ton of them, especially in 2 colors, because you can't really activate that many. But the games go long. I really like this deck. We lost fair and square in game 2, but it was still fun to play. In match 2, rather. And match 1 was really incredible. It was a little stressful because of the lag and the time and the clock getting below 5 minutes. But those types of games can be really pleasant if there's no time pressure. I don't mind the chess clock. I just mind when every action takes an extra 5 seconds because of lag. Then the clock becomes your worst enemy. That's only true when you're playing against someone just as good as you, basically, just as fast. I've been able, for the most part, to stay ahead in time. No reason for me not to attack here. Maybe they have another expel. Don't do it. Don't even think about it. Nice. Is that game 1? Turn 15? Yikes, I think that's game 1. Yeah, I'm not surprised winning by time. And it's not just the complexity of the set, it's also the number of people playing. I forget what they had. They just had some random Silver Quill stuff, didn't they? Hello, Clipsy. Yeah, this is the end of the first draft. The last game. Well, hopefully the last game. Tangle Trap is okay. I don't think we need it. We have a lot of reach. And we didn't see anything. Well, the Silver Quill Mage can become a flyer. But we don't really need it. I think the way we've built our deck is fine. And I'll bring in Tangle Trap if things change. Yeah. God, this is fun. We haven't won with Mill yet, but certainly we could have. It's just like once you stabilize and aren't taking damage, you'll also be doing a lot of damage. Ooh, worst hand I've seen yet. Let's mulligan it, actually. Yeah, we can keep this, though. Put back Mastery, the worst card in our deck. 14? What are we looking at? Oh, 14 hours. Oh, God. Keep this. Put this back. Oh, they're down to 6 as well. All right. Usually that favors the person on the draw. But anything goes with these sets. With power, so variance. As the cards get nuttier, then the variance of the games becomes higher. Does this dark figure have 4 hands? Is that what's going on here? That art is sweet. I wouldn't want stylized art like this for every card, but I really like this series. The only part I don't like about it is the borderless nature, but they have completely committed to borderless cards being a thing, so I can't really fight it at this point. The border promotes fair play and should be maintained. Oh god, Storm for 5. Yeah, it's like the Masterpiece series, except it's in every single pack. They might have Wrath of God. But, oh, yeah, they also have a million of those destroy target tapped creature spells. I don't think I'd negate it. I think I'd just play Kelpie Guide. Plumb the Forbidden. I don't even know what that is. Copy the spell for each creature sacrificed this way. Draw a card and lose a life. Yeah, the deck we lost to was a really good Golgari deck, Witherbloom. They actually had creatures to sacrifice. Just kill it. You can do it. They're double queuing, so they might just be taking some time with their sealed. I can't believe you double queue in this format. Goodness gracious. Oh, Plum is an instant. So if you copy like 10 things, if you get all those counters. Weather the Storm, yeah. Yeah, I think in this format where like you're not worried about running out of cards, gaining 15 life or something can be pretty good. I usually stay away from cards like that and side them in if I'm against a specifically aggressive deck. But if it's the control mirror, you don't need to gain 10 life. That said, there's no true control deck. It's very rare. My deck kind of is, but heck, it can still attack. 4/5s. Yeah, the storming off part of it is pretty good. So they ended up doing that. Play the Kelpie Guide. I will always win the attrition game because of how good my cards are. Why don't we curate here and try to get blue? Is that crazy? I don't think that's crazy. Spell Satchel. Campus. Huh. I do like the Satchel, but I think for next turn we're just going to want to play Archivist. Yeah, let's do it this way. I'm not going to expose my guide to expel here. Not yet, anyway. Hold on. Play that. Untap this. Play this. Hopefully they don't kill it immediately. But even if they do, that should use their card in a turn. The worst would be the 6-mana Learn spell. That would also get rid of Curate. Okay, they didn't do it. Then we are in the clear. Play that. And we're just going to pass again. Because I don't want to let them expel and then resolve something else. I don't want to have to negate expel when I don't have to. Sure, good luck. I've already got everything in play that I need. Silverquill Silence. Wait, names what? Mage Duel? What the heck is Mage Duel? That's the green one? Yeah, okay. That only the card we've cast for the last year. Let's put this back. Oh. Sometimes when you play a land, it says they play their opponent's name. So Shadow Shifter plays Sabboth instead of Swamp. I haven't seen that. That'd be funny though if you see it. Wacky program. Yeah, we might just draw 3 with Blue Sun Zenith here soon. Might just do it. In fact, if they let the Satchel resolve, we'll be able to negate something. Always yield to that. Cool. Oh yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with Satchel. Think of it as a 2-mana mana rock. It's not as important as Letter of Acceptance, but it's different. If you don't need the color fixing from Letter, then I've found that this usually draws me 2 to 3 cards in a given game, and I'm playing kind of a more controlling deck. So not only has it helped my mana, but I think I have, what, 9 creatures? Everything else is a spell that triggers it. Yeah, plus all of the cards you learn into. They're all going to be sorceries. It's performed really well. It just isn't as reliable, I guess. And it wouldn't be in every deck, especially if you needed the color fixing. But here we're a 2-color deck, so it's usually just drawn me a card and added a bunch of mana. I want more cards. I played an island already, though. Yeah. We'll draw cards next turn. Play this thing, which I won't mind attacking with, I think. Oh, the other thing I can do is attack with the Archivist and untap it with Kelpie Guide. So they can't actually kill with Expel anymore. That's awesome. Don't want to do that yet, but one day. I don't need to do it, because I can just... Well, I need to speed up a little bit. I've been taking too much time. Later, Barbecue. Good luck with the internet. Need to do it. Okay, don't have anything to put back. Come on, hurry it up, hurry it up. Cast, just cast this out. Draw 4. Should have played my island first, so I don't expose Kelpie Snare to expel to cast negate. Alright, there's that. 7 cards in hand. I'll attack with the Aerialist. Expel it. Okay, pay 2. We'll untap it. They might have an expel now for the guide, which we could negate. This, I don't think they noticed this. Or they have a 3rd expel, which they would be using now if they had it. Complicated set. Blot out the sky. No. Good try, though. I don't think so. Blot out the sky. What a stupid card. Destroy all non-creature, non-land permanents. Nope. Wait. Wait a second. Would you end up... The way this is worded, you don't end up with the 2/1s. I think it just kills everything. So the max you can cast it for is 5? That's the way I'm reading it, because you do it in order. If it said destroy all non-land... Oh, non-creature. Non-creature. I got it. Never mind. I'm stupid. They said they were playing around negate, but they forgot this added mana. I think I should start attacking pretty soon. Whatever, see what happens here. I feel like I never use this Dean, even though it's great. These are both great. It would just kill my satchel. That's no fun. Essence Invocation. Oh, well, that's okay. Tendrils of Agony. Nothing I can do about that. Pay the life. I thought it was mana. I don't know. I get those confused. And let's get negate back in our deck. Alright. Blue Sun Zenith. I think we just attack for a ton of mana damage here. I keep calling it mana. I'm such a control player. Who needs damage when you can get mana? That's the good stuff. Pass it here. That is a 5/5 giant monster, isn't it? I guess we let it attack. Let anything attack if they want. They're at 7. Nice. First draft, we are 2-1.